Morning, morning, everybody. It's Friday, 6:47 a.m. Central. Oh man, November the 8th, right? Yeah, November the 8th. It's another rainy morning. Texas is we've been getting rain pretty much every morning this week. Um, you guys, just wanted to come in real quick and talk about this thing I'm seeing all over the internet, right? I'm talking about all over TikTok, all over YouTube, all over Instagram. I'm seeing a bunch of women crashing out crashing out over this election. I'm seeing women just boo-hooing, just in their cars yelling, having hissy fits. I mean, about to go berserk. I saw one woman in her car screaming, just like I thought she was gonna tear the steering column off her car, man. I thought she was gonna go yank her steering wheel straight out of the steering column, cause she was so mad that Donald Trump won. I'm serious, man. These women are acting a fool. Like, it's just an election. It's just an election. They act like they lost their damn parent or loved one or they pet. You know what I'm saying? That's how they acting. These women out here acting like they just lost like something detrimental just happened, and they just like can't move on past it, right? I can understand if you lost a parent or a loved one or somebody in your family, or you know what I'm saying, but it's just an election. They act like they're not going to recover from this, right? They act like this is something like motherfuckers act like they just lost, you know, 10 grand. They sit up here boo-hooing over this election like it's you know what I'm saying, like they just lost it all, like there's no tomorrow. Like they can't go and like they just lost their house or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy this is. I'm seeing women just be hysterical online. Like something definitely wrong with them. Something is wrong. Something is wrong in the word. This election meant that much to you that you motherfuckers talking about, oh, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I gotta find out what type of shoes I need to wear because I never picked cotton before. I'm like, really? Really? You actually think you're gonna, I guess a paddy wagon go come and grab you and put you in chains and escort you to the fields, right? That's how they're acting. They're acting like the son of a bitch, stupid ass motherfucker. Every day it's something crazy. But let me get back. You folks cannot drive. Damn, they can't drive. But every day, these people are acting like, it's gonna be the worst day ever. They act like it's gonna be the worst day ever. Like somebody's gonna come and grab them and revert them and put them back in chains, right? My thing is, if Trump is that bad, if Trump is the dictator and the fascist, and he's Hitler like everybody say he is, how did he win the election? How is it that these liberals are letting him, in office, right? Because according to Kamala, it's going to be a peaceful transition of power. You know what I'm saying? She's the vice president, so she has to certify the election, right? She has to certify the votes. So according to her, that's not going to be a problem. So my thing is, if Trump is as bad as they say he is, as bad as the liberals and the media, as bad as they say Trump is, how is it that he became president, right? How is it that he's going to be able to take office? They should be doing everything in their power to make sure that he doesn't get in office if he's that bad, if they believe it, or was they just blowing smoke up our ass, right? Were they just blowing smoke up everybody's ass? You got to think about that. You got to listen to what these people are saying. They portrayed Trump to be the worst thing coming, right? They portrayed him to be the worst thing, but how is it now that they're acting like, oh, everything's going to be okay, everything's fine? If he's that bad, wouldn't they be trying their damnedest to keep him from taking office? If he's that bad, if I'm up here every day, telling y'all that this person's bad, this person's evil, and then they win, and now he's going to be on the throne, as they said, because according to them, once he gets in office, there's not going to be any more presidents because he's going to make sure that, he's the president. There's going to be no more elections, you know what I'm saying, according to the Democrats, right? That's what they were saying. That's what they were preaching. Once he gets in office, there's not going to be any more elections, right? He's going to become a dictator, and, nobody's going to be able to get in office. So if he's that bad, why is it that none of these liberals are out here trying to do their best to keep him out of office? Like I said, or were they just blowing smoke up our ass? You got to ask yourself, was the news trying to report the news, or were they trying to be the news, right? That's what I heard. I got that from, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. I was listening to him the other day, and he made a good point. He asked that question: was the news trying to report the news, or were they trying to be the news? So shout out to Tommy Sotomayor on that one. I got that from him. But yeah, that's something you got to ask yourself. The news were sitting up here telling everybody how bad this guy is, but yet he's in office. You would think that they would be trying really hard to try to get him out. You know what I'm saying? Or try not to, to certify the election and all that stuff. But as I said before, you guys need to wake up when it comes to these liberals and the messaging that they're trying to give you guys, because they are doing the message that they're giving you now has all these women, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of women are acting a fool. They are, getting out of relationships, talking about they mad at their husband, they gonna leave their husband because their husband, didn't vote for Kamala. They're mad at their brothers. You have women out here now wishing ill will towards men, towards black men. They are wishing ill will towards black men, saying that if a black man gets deleted, then now they're not. It's basically good riddance. You got what you deserve, right? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I've been hearing all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Women's telling men that if something happened to you because you did not vote for Kamala, if something happens to you, then that's what you got what you deserve. That's crazy. And for women to sit up and talk like that, but men are the bad guys. We're bad. But you don't hear no man sitting up here telling these women, because you didn't vote for Trump, that we're going to disown you. We hope something bad happens to you. If men were out here saying what these women are saying, we would be canceled. We couldn't get on no social media outlet. We couldn't say nothing. But again, these women can get up here and say whatever comes to their mind, basically throwing out idle threats, whatever, and nothing happens to them. They can say the most egregious things about men, and nothing's being said. Nobody's trying to nothing. Their channels are not being shut down. They are, it's a trip. They are able to get away with this bullshit. They are able to just say whatever they want to say, and there's no repercussions, right? But men are but according to them, we're misogynists, right? We hate women. We hate women because we did not vote for Kamala. But these women out here saying the most outlandish things, about men, that they wish this would happen, they wish that would happen, bad things would happen, and that if it does happen, then the men we just got what we deserve, right? How is it that they can say that with a straight face? I mean, some was crying and stuff, but still, they meant it. You know what I'm saying? They meant what they were saying. You know, but I mean, according to what I understand, ain't that a form of misandry? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that a form of misandry? Because misogynist is men hate women, but when you listen to these women, they're preaching misandry, which would mean that they hate men, right? You are now starting to see what these women, any guy that's out there listening, you are now starting to see what these women really think about you. This is how they feel, right? This is how they feel. So now you got to look at your woman or any woman in your life, and if she's mad at you, or she's got that much anger and aggression towards you because you did not vote her way, she don't like you. She don't love you. That woman is not for you. She'd rather see you set on. I don't think I can say, but she'd rather see something bad happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And probably wouldn't spit on you to put you out if your ass is on fire. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these women are showing you who they are. They're showing you men what they really feel about you. How can a black woman get up there and openly say that they wish that something bad would happen to black men now, and that if it did, we deserve it? That's crazy. That is crazy. But that's the liberal mind. That's what they've been brainwashed to believe, right? A friend of mine I went to school with, and remind you, this is a guy who's in his 50s, right? Went to school with this brother, and he was on Facebook the other day basically saying the same thing that these women are saying. That since whoever voted, this is what he said, whoever voted Republican, if something happens to you, meaning if this is what he said. He said, if your child gets raped, gets sexually assaulted, right, then you got what you deserve. But yeah, that's exactly what this dude said. A brother, right, on Facebook. I think it was the day before the election or the day of the election, or one of them. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that. I might have to review that and do a video on it, because this brother said it. I hope he ain't taken it. I hope he ain't taken it down yet. On the day of the election, this brother said, if you voted for Trump, and if something bad happens to your family, to your daughters, if your daughters get sexually assaulted, then you got what you deserve. You voted for that. That's exactly what this brother said. And I'm sitting up here listening to this. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that. I don't have to put that up and review it. But yeah, I gotta make a video out of that, because that shit was crazy. And this is a dude saying that. He's basically saying the same thing that these black women are saying. Right? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's some pandering for your ass right there. Because he actually said on the video that, I love women. I think women are queens. It ain't nothing wrong with loving women, but to think that they're queens and they can do no harm, and that's basically what he was saying. But yet you got women out here now telling men they wish something bad would happen to them. And he's echoing that same sentiment. A black man is echoing what these black women are saying. And again, I have to say it. Something is definitely wrong with the liberal mind, with these men who are liberals, definitely with these women, because you see what they're saying. You go on TikTok or Instagram, and they are just wilding out. wishing bad things on brothers, wishing bad things on men. Even though, now check this out, even though 78% of black men voted for Kamala, around 78% of black men voted for Kamala Harris, right? But yeah, these black women, they're so butthurt. I guess they wanted 90 something. I guess they wanted 100%. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they wanted, but the fact that 78% of black men voted for Kamala, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Oh no, y'all 22% that didn't vote. Oh hell no. Something bad got to happen to you, and if it does, you deserve it. That's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. The 22% that didn't vote for Kamala, yeah, if something bad happened to you, oh, you just got what you deserve, brothers. Y'all got what y'all got what y'all deserve. And they say, well, according to them, I've heard one woman say that she go if she get, I think she said she got a man or whatever. She's telling other women that they should go 4 years without having sex with their man. Yeah. There's a video out of some model. She's a big girl. And by the way, she's a big girl. She's one of them plus size models. She's out there telling women that they should go 4 years without having sex with their man. Oh shit. And she said the same thing. She's going to go 4 years. I'm surprised she got a man to begin with, but you know, it is what it is. But she says she's going to go 4 years. She's not going to have sex for 4 years with her man. So basically, you telling your man it's okay for him to go out and cheat, right? You giving your man an ultimatum. You know, and that's something you can't do that with me. One thing about J. Larone, you give me an ultimatum, that's the worst. Me and ultimatums do not go hand in hand. We don't mesh well. You cannot give me an ultimatum. If you give me an ultimatum, that's like saying, you know, you're done with the relationship. That's how I'm taking it. An ultimatum to me is because I'm gonna make you stand on it. You give me an ultimatum like that, I will make you stand on it. Nobody gives me an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these women are doing. They'll sit up here telling men now that they're not going to have sex with them because they voted for Trump. They did not vote for Kamala Harris. So now are you? And again, this is that bullshit that Michelle Obama was telling them. That goes into that. Michelle Obama out here telling women, don't listen to your man. And now you got women out here telling men that they can't have sex because they voted because they did not vote for Kamala. So yeah, you're gonna ruin your relationship because of an election, right? Because you have no respect for your man. Yeah, y'all remember when they was talking about the 4B movement? That's exactly what it's gonna be. Y'all women are gonna dig yourselves into a grave that you cannot get out of. Y'all about to write a check that your ass cannot cash, right? That's exactly what's about to happen. Y'all about to write a check. Your mouth, you black women, you're about to let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash, right? Because I guarantee you, black men are not worried about not sleeping with you. We're not worried. You can say all day long that you're not going to have sex with us. We do not care. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? There's too many women out here. All the Beckys that y'all don't like, the Karens, the Maylings, the Consuelos, the Marias. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to have more and more men going overseas. Shout out to the passport bros. You're going to have more men going overseas now, doing the passport bro thing. And like I said, and the men who are going to stay here in the United States, they're not going to deal with you because they have other options. They have other options. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I'm about to go ahead and get me some coffee because it's early. I need to wake up. But you guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.